What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Charles, owner of mXrevival and mXrevival.com, and it doesn't matter if you're one of my die-hard viewers or you've never seen my ugly mug before. Either way, our brand new 2023 Gas Gas 500cc dirt bike build and giveaway starts right now. And that's right guys, after a super successful YZ500 build and giveaway contest, we are at it again. We're going to build you guys another dirt decimating beast that one of you will bring home as soon as the transformation is complete. I have no idea why I'm wearing gloves. We're going to take this gigantic BRC Racing 500cc exhaust valve equipped engine and shoehorn it right into this 2023 Gas Gas chassis. These BRC Racing kits come with everything you need to turn your late model KTM, Husqvarna, or Gas Gas into a 500cc monster. Now this particular kit includes everything right down to the exhaust system, all the way down to the super trick ignition with a dual map switch. And I suppose it's a good thing that the electric start actually bolts into the bottom of the engine, because this thing is going to be stuffed to the gills. That's right, electric start. And if you guys have been around for a while, you're familiar with the channel, you know what's coming next. But for those of you who aren't, I also do an MX parts giveaway in every single build episode related to the bike I'm building. This episode is no exception, so hang in tight. I'll be doing a brand new MX parts giveaway today as well. And before we move forward, I just want to take a moment to recognize you guys for doing such an amazing job with me on the YZ500 build that we just finished up. Thanks to you guys, we were able to raise and donate $10,000 to St. Jude Children's Hospital, and that is such a massive deal. Sometimes I don't stop long enough to really appreciate the gravity of certain situations, and when I actually stop and think about this, I am just blown away and so appreciative. Guys, we killed it. And having said that, I am frothing to do this again. I don't know if frothing is the right word, but you get what I mean. It's kind of erotic. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive into your new bike build, how this whole thing works. If you're new, get excited. So guys, check this out. Thanks to Carl's Cycle Sales here in Boise, I was able to walk into their showroom, grab this 2023 Gas Gas to build for you guys. I basically walked in, talked to the boys in the shop. They gave me a handshake, firm pat on the ass, and sent me out the door with this thing. They made it stupid easy for me to run in and grab the bike, and their showroom is fully stocked right now. And even if you're not a local boy, go ahead and check out their website. Anyways, they are doing mXrevival a massive solid, and if you want a new bike, they'll deliver it to you. Moving on from there, I also have some brand new mXrevival build team members for this particular bike build. So guys, give a huge welcome to Recluse, Fastway Pro Moto Billet, MX Plastics, and Dirt Tricks, because they are on board for this round. And returning once again, some of my OG build team members to make this 500 just unthinkable. We of course have BRC Racing, Onium Pro goggles, Zero Resistance throttle, Phoenix handlebars, Bolt motorcycle hardware. We've got Fast Blast and Coat. We've got 3DP Moto. We've got Decal Works. We've got No Toil. We've got Tony from Elite Moto Factory, Hugo Performance Exhaust, Electron Fuel Systems, Fathead Racing, and AHM Factory Services. I also forgot to welcome one new member to the crew, WUSA. I am pumped to work with you guys. Now, the build team is the only reason mXrevival is able to build bikes to such a high level. They're also the reason I'm able to give you guys MX parts in every single episode. So I want you to check them out. Links to everybody below. These are the guys that make it happen. So starting now, like if you're watching this video, you can head over to mxrevival.com, get yourselves entered to win this bike, which will arguably be the baddest two-stroke we've ever built, if not the best bike hands down, complete with electric start. Once you guys are entered, you're going to be eligible to win MX parts and prizes in every single YouTube video from all of my amazing build team members. Now, if you win any of these products throughout this build series, you're still entered to win the bike. We're not going to kick you out. We're just cool like that. So you can literally win over and over and over. I have another twist coming up that I want to share with you in just a minute. It's something we didn't do on the YZ500 or the YZ250 giveaway. But before I spill the beans on that, I want to talk to you guys about who we're going to donate to this time. So when this whole thing wraps up, I have another lofty goal, and that is to donate another $10,000 to OMC Raceway right here in Boise, Idaho. OMC Raceway is one of the oldest and longest running clubs in the entire country, starting back in 1935. And just last year, they were listed on the National Register of Historic Places, which is a massive deal. In fact, I believe they're the only motocross track in the country to have achieved that goal. And believe it or not, this place is still 100% volunteer, maintained, and operated, a daunting task to say the least. And unfortunately, the motocross community is always losing access to our motocross tracks and trails alike. I'm sure you've heard of a place that you love to ride getting shut down or somewhere near you. It just sucks. Maintenance, operational costs, and even lawsuits are always threatening to shut awesome places like OMC Raceway down. Now, moto for me has absolutely changed my life. It's a complete addiction at this point. I cannot imagine losing a place that I love to ride. A lot of them have gotten smaller as I've gotten older. So that's why you and I are going to do our very best to help donate to OMC OMC. Make sure that place is around for us to ride, for us to teach our kids how to ride, and for our kids' kids to ride. So before we get into tearing your bike down, we're gonna get into that curveball I told you about a minute ago first. Now when this bike build is done and this transformation is complete, if your name is drawn for what we're gonna be calling Hellfire, you have two options. You can either take the bike or you can take 10 grand cash. The choice will be completely up to you. I was gonna go to the bank and get a big old stack of cash and wave it around like one of those Instagram douchebags with their rented Lamborghinis, but I just forgot to go, sorry. So quick recap for you guys on how this is gonna go down. We're gonna build you guys one badass bike. We're gonna give you guys a bunch of MX parts and products all the way through. Someone's going to win one incredible machine, and at the end, we're gonna donate a bunch of money to charity. You're probably sick of me talking right now, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into this thing. We're gonna frame it, we're gonna rip it apart, and get it ready for episode 2. Hang in there because in a minute, we're also gonna have that MX parts giveaway, and you're not gonna wanna miss it. Let's go ahead and rip this Gas Gas apart. All right guys, this thing is framed and we are off to the races. Time to get all these parts and pieces to the appropriate parties. I need to box up the suspension, get it sent out to AHM, get them doing their thing with coatings, revalves, all that, get the engine out and ready for assembly. In episode 2, we're gonna head over to Fast Blast and Coat, link up with our boy Dean, talk about Cerakote, talk about powder coat, see how we're gonna switch things up. You guys already know this build is going to shape up to be an absolute monster. This new engine is so much bigger than the one we just ripped out. Now guys, it's only fitting that we kick off episode 1's first MX parts giveaway with my boys from DecalWorks. Everyone at DecalWorks does so much for mXrevival, so I am honored to be able to do this with you guys and for you guys. Thank you very much for your continued support on all these MXrevival builds. And so in today's episode, one of you guys is bringing home a brand new full custom set of decals from DecalWorks. DecalWorks absolutely slaughtered the YZ500 build. I asked them to help me with an OEM themed kit. They killed it, complete with matching stand. So this bike will be no exception, and I'm stoked to give away one of their graphics kits to you guys today. These graphics are super thick, super glossy, and if you don't win this set and you haven't tried them yet, you definitely need to. So if you guys want to take a shot at winning this week's MX parts giveaways from DecalWorks, go ahead and get entered to win the bike. You'll automatically be in the running for all these MX parts giveaways. Additionally, at the very beginning, these are your best chances to win stuff. So not only that, but every time you see a new Gas Gas build video drop, that means the old giveaway is dead. You missed your chance. It is over. Typically, I've only got 7 days from one MX parts giveaway to the next. So if you want to win a badass bike, some MX parts, maybe 10 grand cash, choice is yours. You need to get over to mXrevival and get your ass entered to win this bike. Some of you know the drill. If you're new, do not miss out. Now wrapping up guys, thank you so much for everything you've done for mXrevival. Thank you so much for spending time with me on YouTube today. Don't forget to drop a comment below. Let me know what you'd like to see on this bike. Maybe give me some direction on where to go next. And one last thing, I have a huge favor to ask. If you think we're doing good, if we kicked ass in the past, if you know what this is gonna be like, please tell a friend, share this video. That would mean the world to us. Let's blow this thing up. Guys, shred safe, and I will see you next week.